For more on this, let's bring in Danielle Beland. He's the director of McGill University's Institute for Study of Canada. Danielle, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for the invitation.
Of course. All right. So how significant is this deal for Canada and the UK?
Well, I think as the Prime Minister said, it will provide some continuity. It's an interim agreement. It's basically CETA, so the agreement that we have with the European Union with some small modifications that will now be a separate deal with the UK. And so that's in the context of Brexit. Obviously, the UK is desperate to have trade agreements with its major economic partners as it exits the AU. And for Canada, we want to, of course, prevent having, say, new tariffs imposed on Canadian companies doing business with the UK as the UK exits the AU. So I think it's all about continuity, especially in this economic context where there is a lot of uncertainty already. I think because this is our fifth economic partner, the UK, this is good moving forward to provide at least some certainty about our relationship with that country for the foreseeable future, because there's no sunset clause in this interim agreement. So now we'll bargain with the UK about a permanent agreement, but that will take some time.
Mm-hmm. And one of the things that they mentioned in this announcement is that thousands of jobs will be safeguarded with this deal. So do you think this deal will benefit Canadian businesses and create more opportunities for the country?
Well, I think in the short run, I don't think it will change much. It's just that we will preserve the conditions under which we are doing business with the UK right now under CETA. So the trade agreement that we have with the European Union, so we have had that trade agreement since 2017. So it's more about continuity. I don't think it creates new opportunities per se in the short run, but it protects the relationship that we currently have with the UK as it is part of the AU, and as it exits the EU, will be able to preserve that relationship with this new interim agreement, which is modeled on CETA. So the agreement with the EU that we already have.
All right. And Danielle, the G20 summit is underway right now. How important is this year's meeting for Canada and its allies?
Well, it's very important in this context of global pandemic. There will be a lot of discussions about vaccines, about also how we can, help these struggling economies in the context of this second wave, which is really giving a lot of headaches to our governments here in Canada, federal and provincial governments, but also many governments all around the world are struggling with COVID and the negative economic impact of it. So that will be, I think, the most central aspect of this meeting that's starting today in Riyadh, the first G20 meeting in an Arab country. We don't have very good relations with Saudi Arabia right now. So that will be interesting also to watch what will happen having Justin Trudeau there, a country where we have really we have struggling in terms of our relationship with Saudi Arabia since 2018. So that's also adds another twist to the plot.
Yeah, and it's interesting that you mentioned that, because it leads to my next question, which is, do you think that Canada will continue to build relationships with international partners and potentially announce any new deals?
Well, I think we are trying to do that moving forward. This is, right now we have short-term imperatives regarding the pandemic and vaccines, but there is, now that we know that President Trump will exit the White House and we'll have Joe Biden there starting on January 20th, this might help in terms of promoting free trade. Certainly Joe Biden has a different perspective on trade than Donald Trump, and many world leaders are happy about the prospect of this change.
All right. Well, that is Danielle Beland, director of McGill University's Institute for the Study of Canada. Thanks again for your time this morning, Danielle.
Thanks for the invitation, and have a wonderful day.
You too.